Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I would love to talk to you guys about the 3 serums that I use every day to brighten, replenish, and rehydrate my skin. So in the morning, I typically start off with cleansing my face, applying a little bit of toner. I will have a separate video for my morning routine, but this is just the other things that I include. So one thing that I like to include is my vitamin C serum. And what it basically does is it brightens your skin and it brightens the impurities and the blemishes. And for me, I had really bad acne when I was a teenager. It's still a problem that I deal with to this day, but not to the same extent. And what it does is it brightens up the acne scars to where I don't feel like I have to wear as much makeup anymore. Typically following the vitamin C serum in the morning, I will follow it with a hyaluronic acid, which is very good at moisturizing, especially during this winter time. We've had a very cold winter here, which was, oh my goodness, minus 16 degrees Celsius. I think for Americans that is about 20 Fahrenheit, but it is very cold, and the cold is really harsh on your skin. It dries it out and it just makes your skin look overall just dull and almost grayish. So those are the 2 that I will use in the morning. At night, I will typically use a retinol, and this is the one I use. It's from the Art Naturals company. It is all natural and actually relatively affordable compared to some retinols that I've seen from Dr. Dennis Gross or, oh goodness, what are some others? All the high brands on Sephora. But basically what this one does is it basically helps your skin regenerate overnight. Your skin already does at night when you sleep. However, this gives it that extra boost to make sure your skin you wake up with your skin being glowing and bright and fresh and youthful. Everything that we want, of course, especially after a hard night of not sleeping when your child keeps waking up. But this is the 2.5%. I know there's higher ones, but this one is good for me for now, being only 24. But it is age defying. And basically it helps you, get rid of crow's feet, fine lines, wrinkles, and of course post-slumber puffiness. There's another method to get rid of the puffiness, but we will tackle the topic of ice rolling in another video. And to top it off, I just wanted to go into 2 of the, devices that I use on my skin to make sure that these 3 work so much better, that my skin is able to absorb them so much easier. So the first one is Microdermabrasion, and I'm sure most of you have already exfoliated in some way, basically using, I don't know, St. Ives apricot scrub, although that one isn't as good for your skin because it causes micro tears. But basically exfoliation removes the dead skin cells so that your other products can penetrate your skin deeper, whereas this one, the Microdermabrasion actually almost shaves off the entire layer, which sounds awful, but it really is actually very helpful. But it's completely removes the top layer, and it helps, bring out your more youthful glow. So the brand that I use, or the machine that I use, is from P&D, and it's basically this little device that you apply these little discs based on the roughness you want to use on your face. Obviously, you always want to start with the lowest disc, and then you want to work your way gradually up to a rougher disc, but never ever start with the highest one because you will just damage your skin so badly. But what this one also does, like the same as with the vitamin C, it helps with reducing the appearance of blemishes. So in this case, I typically do this once every 2 weeks maybe, and always at night, because it just gives my skin more time to regenerate and repair overnight. So Then the other device I like to use is a microneedling device, or a microneedling roller. These are very, very tricky, and you would have to be so careful with them. Typically, it is recommended to start off in a professional's office, but basically, this one's brand new, and it'll look like this. But basically what it is a roller with tiny little needles. And the way you would work this is by rolling it over your skin, almost creating little mini punctures or mini injuries, but nothing severe enough to where you would cause actual damage to yourself. Just enough to where your skin says, hey, there's a small injury here, I need to fix this, and it'll send collagen here to the injury. And by sending collagen to the injury, it'll rev up your collagen production, and collagen is what makes your skin so elastic and youthful and prevents a lot of wrinkles and just, you know, makes you look young and pretty. But it's very important to choose the right needle size. And I say this because there is anything from, this one is a 0.25 millimeters, and it goes all the way up to 1 or 2, I believe. And you want to choose the needle size based on A, beginners, and then B, you want to choose it based on how much, or what area you're trying to target, whether it's fine lines and wrinkles, or if it's hyperpigmentation, or if it's sunspots. Depending on what you're trying to tackle, you want to choose the appropriate needle size. So definitely do your research on that one, but I will post down in the description below what I would recommend based on each area of, you know, what you're trying to fix. So the most important thing with these is that you properly sanitize them. So in alcohol for about 30 minutes to just make sure that it is absolutely sanitized. The problem is you are creating small injuries, and if you don't do this properly, it can become infected and it can become a big issue. So definitely exercise caution with this. I'll post the link to my blog post that I've written about it that has more instructions on how to properly do this. But this is what the device looks like for sanity reasons, or sanitary reasons. I will make sure this is not going on my skin right now. But basically, the needles are so small. But for some people, it's still painful even at this. So you can also try getting a numbing cream for your skin that will help you. You know, avert a lot of the pain. I mean, everyone takes pain differently, and for some it's bearable, for some it's not. It really, you know, depends on the individual. But basically, apparently, according to this, there are also other sizes all the way up to 15 millimeters, which is only supposed to be used by a professional. Please, guys, do not use this at home. Only up to like 50 millimeters is okay at home. But basically, by using this, the serums will penetrate your skin deeper and it'll have a higher rate of effect. So, that being said, please exercise caution with, you know, the sanitation of these devices, and always, you know, make sure you're staying safe. This is all I have for today for the serums and the devices that I use. I will at some point put an actual like step-by-step morning routine and a step-by-step nighttime routine just on what I do, and then might just do a spa routine, what I do on real days when I just pamper myself all around. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.